So right now we're making a movie and it's called Ammon Doing the Dishes. And I only do it maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But what you do is you empty the dishwasher when it's clean and you start putting things away. Stick them in this cupboard right here. And this is my cupboard. As you can see, it has a door. Opens and shuts. It's got hinges, and that's what allows it to do this. Right there. They're old-fashioned hinges, but they work pretty good. So these are bowls people eat out of. Looks like the dishwasher did its job. They're relatively clean. Got a little bit of a shine to them. That's good. This is kind of what you look for in a dishwasher, is to actually make them clean. Verify you're clean, and then you put them away in the cupboard that opens. I usually put them right here, like so. And then we have cups. Basically do the same thing. You don't have quite the shine because these are plastic. Plastic's good because the kids don't break them. See this? This would normally break, but they're not. See? Cool. Oh, hey! Welcome back. This is the second episode of Ammon Doing the Dishes. I'm wearing the same clothes because we're filming the second episode the same day. Alright. I'm laying this out because this is a place where I'm going to put wet dishes. Right now I'm just going to kind of scrub things because it's been sitting for a day or so and they're dried on. So I'm going to scrub with this. And this doesn't have any soap in it because I don't really care to clean. I'm just going to get the dried on stuff first. After I do that to all of these nasty dishes, bring them over to the dishwasher and then let the dishwasher do its thing. I would just toss them all in, except that the dishwasher is not that good to get all of this nasty dried on stuff off. For the next half hour of this episode, you will watch nothing but this, and I'm sure it'll be entertaining. Alright, spoon, bowl, knifey. This is ketchup. Usually to pass the time, so you don't get bored out of your mind, you kind of hum a little bit. So you go, and kind of makes things pass by a little bit. Entertaining also. This might have been a fun experience for you. Maybe it hasn't. Why don't you send in your thoughts? We don't have email yet because we can't afford a computer. So if you just want to send a letter to my house and let me know what you think about the show, if you think of any ideas that we could do to make it more interesting for you, why don't you go ahead and write us. This is still wool. You use this to get things off that are really dried on. This is baked bean. And it had sat there for, 24 hours. It's on there pretty good, and that still wool, that rips it right off. And that's good. You okay? It just seemed like you might be looking up my nose or something. I don't know. Seems like for a show that's teaching people how to do dishes, you might be a little too close to my face. And I do like those close-ups. Get you right in there and feel the emotion behind washing dishes. Let's see. Let's get the emotion. Show the deep emotion of doing dishes. That's the emotion face. That was an angel singing in the background. That wasn't me. Not too shabby. We're moving right along here. As you can see, I've got 5 dishes done so far. Efficiency here. Gotta get that mic in there so you can hear the dish clang a lot, because that's gotta sound good. Alright, welcome to episode 3 of Washing Dishes. Yeah, okay, today is actually another day, and yes, I am wearing the same clothes, but it was a late night last night, and I don't want to get into it at all. It's a little embarrassing. Yet, here I am, and I am working. You're just gonna have to forgive me. Currently, I'm still working on the same load of dishes. Haven't finished it yet. This is called a pan, or a pot. Pot? Pan. Pot.
Pot.
It's a pot. Pans, I had beans in this, and I just washed it out. See? I'm doing this. There we go, get some water on it, kind of rinse it, and I set it there to dry. I think at this rate, with this sink load, I may have this load of dishes completed probably in the next day or two. By that time, the sink will still have about the same amount of dishes because, we still need to continue eating. So it's a never-ending sink of dishes. That's all right. This is just how we live, and we enjoy it. Right. It's the sound I make sometimes when I say stupid things. I follow it up with sound effects like rah, like that. So anyway, I bobble my head sometimes. It's entertaining.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. I wasn't recording. Well, at least we got it all on the cameras, Mike. Hey, what's up? Doing dishes right now. It was about 2 years ago where I actually earned my bachelor's in doing dishes. I consider myself a professional dishwasher and homemaker. I don't earn any money doing it, but I feel good about going to school and paying for the schooling. And I probably will never pay off my student loans for it, but it was well worth it because look how efficient I am at doing dishes. I think you all can agree that I'm really good at this. Now what I'm doing is sharing to all of my viewers my secret and what I've learned in school so you don't have to pay the tuition. And you learn all the essentials of doing dishes and being a professional homemaker like myself. This is valuable information and I'm giving it to you for free. All I need from you is your support of keeping my show going. And you can do that by sending me cash to my house so I can pay my bills. Send that to Amand Carter. It's actually Ammon Carter, but it sounds more professional if I call my show Amand Carter, Homemaker, an American folk. I don't know what accent I'm doing, actually. It's an accent that comes from the upper class people of American folk. Clearly, I live in the upper class part of town, as you can see. Being a professional homemaker, I make sure that everything I do is upper class. Anyway, I got my degree over at the UVU. It's Utah Valley University. At the time, it was actually just UVSC though, so it was technically a community college. They were pretty good still back then. Cost the same to get in, I think. This is how professional I am. I will not get it because I'm dedicated to my viewers. And the reason why is because my viewers are dedicated to me. Without your public support and donations, this show could not function, nor could I pay my bills. So thank you for your support. As you can see, I'm still working on the same load of dishes, and I am doing a dang good job. Washing this dish right now. This dish is going, oh, I love the scrubbing. I'm a happy dish. Happy, happy scrub. Look, happy. You know why this dish is happy? Because he loves me, and I love him. This is the things they teach over at the university that I went to. You take care of the dish takes care of you. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine, Mr. Spoon. Mr. Spoon says, "Hey, I'm dirty right now. Could you please clean me up a little bit?" Well, you've reached the final episode of doing dishes. I'm a little bit somber. I'm sorry, it's just a kind of a tender moment right now for me because they're letting me go. And they're a little bit sad about it. And they said I wasn't really entertaining and I wasn't actually as good as I claimed to be on my resume. And they want to find somebody else to replace me. And I just want to thank all of my viewers for the few dollars that I got in the mail here and there. And I love you guys, okay? Okay, bye. Bye. I want to introduce you to a friend. It's Mr. Disposal, and I like his voice. Listen. He goes, rawr, 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 rawr. You hear that? Not too shabby. Yeah. So they fired me, and this is the last time you're going to see this show. I say good riddance, you know, I'm not even upset about it. I really didn't make that much money off of this. I honestly thought that this would be a bigger hit and that all of you viewers would actually send some money. I didn't get a dime. Not one dime. So basically screw all of you and have a good life. Okay.
Last.
Oh my God, I thought we already had the last.
This was definitely the last.
All right. We rolling?
Yeah.
This is the last episode of the homemaking dishwashing. I have to tell you, I've got mixed feelings right now. On one hand, I'm really sad because I really gonna miss everything. I really love this job, and I love some of the viewers. And at the other hand, I really hate a lot of you guys because you didn't support me and you sent emails saying I sucked, and then the producers fired me, and now I just want to kill everyone and slam you in the face with this pan. And then I take a breather and I say it's gonna be okay because there were 2 or 3 people who did like me. And I say those were the right ones. Those were the ones who were normal and appreciated the skills that I had. We'll finish this episode out with this pot. It had peas in it and I just washed it. Well rinsed, yeah. Thanks. Thanks, camera guy. And by the way, to all of those guys who did not support, the camera guys are gonna be fired too. Show's toast. But anyway, I'm gonna miss all of you. Again, mixed feelings. I don't know what to say. And I just want to say that I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I'm just really upset, and I really just liked this job, and I had it for about 3 days, and it was good. Currently, this program's out of service. Anyway, they gave me a tranquilizer, and I've calmed down a little bit. I'm dealing with anger, and my therapist is helping me out with that. And I really would love to slit some of y'all's throats. Because someone, especially this one person who sent me this email that said that I'm just a loser and get a real job, and I don't know how to do dishes very well, and why are you just rinsing when you could just do the whole thing all at the same time, and just put some soap in the dumb thing? You may have a point, but you don't have to be rude. That was not a death threat. This is one of those plates where you can reuse it, but you don't have to. And I really like these kinds. It's kind of the optional, you know, do what you want with me. It's okay, dude. It's okay, dude. It's okay, dude. Whatever you want. Currently, this program's out of service.